to our Honorable Supreme Court Chief Justice Alexander Gesmundo, to former Speaker of the House and my father, Sonny Belmonte, my partner in public service, Vice Mayor Gian Soto, Representative Juan Carlos Arjo Ataide, Representative Franz Pumaren, Representative Jesus Manuel Bong Suntay, Representative Patrick Michael P.M. Vargas, Representative Marivic Copilar, members of the City Council, former city officials, heads of national government agencies, barangay officials, officials of the Division of City Schools, partners and other stakeholders, department heads led by City Administrator Michael Victor Alimurong, distinguished guests, at higit sa lahat, sa mga minamahal kong Q citizens. Isang mapagpalang araw sa ating lahat, Quezon City. Grabe, nandito na naman tayo. I remember standing before all of you as mayor for the very first time in 2019. Back then, I declared that it was our time to claim our place among the best, the most progressive, and most livable cities in the country. But we all knew that change could not happen overnight. The reality we were aspiring for required courage of conviction and a deliberate defiance of inefficiency, indifference, and wasteful spending. Kinailangan nating maging seryoso dahil marami tayong dapat ayusin. It was clear from the very start, the city government needed to meet the people where they were. And at that time, it meant addressing their growing distrust in government. From day one, we made the bold choice to veer away from traditional forms of governments. Tumiwalag tayo sa mga nakagawian na, sa mga makalumang kilos at kaisipan. We broke away from the same cycles and practices that have so long made bureaucracy complacent and detached from the people. Many doubted if change was even possible, telling us that reforms would fail in a system so used to the familiar. But we proved them wrong. Challenging the status quo, ending behaviors that no longer served our people in order to build a government that was more transparent, participatory, and genuinely responsive. We streamlined our processes to make them faster and eliminated red tape and corruption. We embraced technology as an instrument to democratize access to government services. We made a clear stand to put data at the heart of our decision and policy making rather than giving in to short-term political expediency. We chose evidence over empty promises, facts over favoritism, so that every peso spent and every policy implemented was in the best interest of our people. We openly told our constituency that we would always be ready to listen, setting feedback mechanisms and establishing quick turnaround for requests, grievances, and the like. When a global pandemic turned our systems upside down, we had to dust ourselves off and rise to the challenge, reimagining what inclusive, compassionate, and strategic governance meant in unprecedented times. 6 years and 2 terms later, I stand again before all of you, proud of the gains we have made together and humbled by the overwhelming mandate granted by the people of Quezon City. This is a gift that we must not take lightly. Malinaw ang mandato na ipinagkaloob ng mga mamamayan ng lungsod Quezon. Pahiwatig ito na tama ang landas na ating tinatahak at nararamdaman na ng ating mga kababayan ang mga pagbabagong ating pinagsikapan. At its best, governance is the language of hope. Over just 6 years, we have established our reputation as the bearer of that hope, not only for our people, but for the rest of the nation. We can proudly say, Quezon City is now the standard of local governance. Sa bawat tanong na kaya ba, ang sagot natin lagi, kayang-kaya. So far, we have received over 430 awards and recognitions from local and international organizations. Hailing our city for our innovations, our commitment to transparency and accountability, and most of all, our courageous and empathetic leadership. Just last week, we received an unmodified opinion from the Commission on Audit for the 5th straight year. Considered a remarkable feat for the most populous LGU in the country. This is more than just a number. It is proof that we are managing public funds with integrity and the welfare of Q citizens in mind. Dahil inayos natin ang mga proseso at serbisyo, pataas ng pataas ang nag-generate nating revenue kada taon. At nagagawa natin ito nang hindi nangungutang o nagpapataw ng dagdag na buwis. We kept our promises. We made bold innovations. We lifted Quezon City beyond what we once thought was possible. Now, we stand as a leading champion for some of the urgent issues of our time, from environmental stewardship and climate action to genuine equality and inclusivity with our successes in digital governance driven by social justice. We are fortunate to share our knowledge and expertise with our fellow LGUs, our counterparts in the national government, and other local and international organizations. In our own ways, we continue to influence positive change and reforms, not just across the country, but sometimes even on the global stage. We are able to achieve great things because of our collective resolve. Nagpapasalamat ako dahil sa loob ng 6 na taon, buo ang pakikiisa ng ating matapang at masipag na City Council, led of course by our beloved Vice Mayor, Gian Soto. Our City Council has been instrumental in bringing many of our innovations to life. Our City Council has set the benchmark for local legislation because they dare to embrace the call for common good, imagining new ways of doing things better. We transformed our organizational culture within City Hall to reiterate genuine service orientation. Sa pagpo-professionalize natin ng city government, binigyang dangal natin ang mga kontribusyon ng ating mga kawani. With that, we were able to build a workforce driven by empathy, professionalism, and integrity. Karaniwang sinasabi na kapag empleyado ng LGU masungit at dismissive sa tao. Binago natin ang attitude na ito, inculcating the mindset that serving our constituents is a privilege and never a burden. In turn, we have made it a point to support our employees' professional growth by protecting their well-being and upholding their dignity as public servants. Sabi nga, you cannot pour from an empty cup. Kaya para makapaglingkod ng maayos, dapat ramdam ng ating mga kawani ang pagpapahalaga sa kanila. Investing in our workforce is investing in better public service. And that is a commitment I will always stand by. Sa sama-sama nating pagsisikap na ilapit ang pamahalaan sa taong bayan, inihahandog natin sa kanila ang kalayaang mangarap at ang pag-asa na ang mas magandang bukas ay abot kamay na. Ngayon, hindi na mabilang ang mga lumalapit para sabihing proud Q citizen sila. Bunga ito ng ating desisyon na siguruhing lahat ay kasama sa pag-unlad. Ngayon, kapag tinatanong ako kung kumusta na ang Republika ng Quezon City, I can confidently say we are doing exceptionally well. As I start my last term as mayor, I am reminded of the saying, the days are long, but the years are short. Looking towards what's ahead of us, it is clear there is no time to waste. Kaya't hindi tayo titigil, lalo tayong magpupursige. Ang bawat pagkilos na katuon sa kapakanan ng bawat Q citizen, lalo na ng mga pinakanangangailangan. Sa loob ng terminong ito, dodoblihin natin ang bilang ng scholars ng Lungsod Quezon. Palalawakin Palalawakin ang social welfare services para sa mga vulnerableng sektor. Palalakasin pa natin ang mga programang pangkabuhayan while also maintaining our standing as the most business-friendly city in the country. More businesses in QC means more job opportunities for our people. Irerehistro ang lahat ng Q-citizens sa PhilHealth Konsulta para makabawas sa kanilang mga gastusing pangkalusugan. Palalawigin pa ang pabahay para sa mga nangangailangan. Ipagpapatuloy natin ang ating mga inisyatibo para sa mas moderno at mas ligtas na lungsod. Kasama na dito ang bagong Amoranto Complex, ang pinagandang Quezon Memorial Circle, kasabay ng iba-ibang parks at open spaces at pedestrian walkways. Patuloy nating isasaayos at pagagandahin ang mga pasilidad sa mga barangay, tulad ng health centers, daycare centers, at barangay offices. Mas maraming high-tech CCTV cameras, pailaw at gamit para sa mga law enforcers and peace and order personnel natin. Tuloy-tuloy lang ang ating Q-City bus service as we continue our shift to electric buses and a more efficient and environment-friendly fleet management system. Isasama natin dito ang mga sasakyan para sa kapulisan. Gagawin nating fully equipped at kompleto ang serbisyo ng ating district action offices. Payayabungin pa natin ang kultura at turismo sa ating lungsod. Sisiguruhin nating maayos ang ating mga paaralan at palalakasin ang ating Quezon City Health Network with additional and improved facilities including our new hospital in District 6 and our new facility in the Quezon General Hospital. Tutugunan natin ang problema ng pagbaha bilang bahagi ng ating pagkilos laban sa climate crisis. We will prioritize our flood control projects in each district, mula sa slope protection, detention basins, modern drainage systems, at mga hakbang na mas magpapalakas sa ating kakayahang harapin ang banta ng kalamidad. And of course, we need the collective commitment of all our district representatives to make Quezon City flood-free. Sa ngayon, nakapag-pledge na po at nangako na po sila. Kaya't nagpapasalamat na ako in advance kina Congressman Arjo, kay Congressman Ralph, who could not be with us today, but he's with us in spirit, kay Congressman Franz, kay Congressman Bong, kay Congressman PM, at kay Congressman Marivic. Let's all work on this together. That is the greatest legacy we can give to our people, a flood-free, convenient Quezon City. Noong nagsimula tayo, isa sa pinakamalaking hamon ang pagbawi ng tiwala ng tao sa pamahalaan. Naging misyon natin ang patunayan na kaya natin baguhin ito sa pamamagitan ng mas bukas, mas tapat, at mas makataong pamamahala. All the reforms and innovations we have introduced stem from our desire to earn back the trust of our fellow Q-citizens and to assure them that we are their strongest advocates and allies. Gaining the people's trust opened even more doors for us, allowing us to build stronger partnerships with the private sector, civil society, and the national government. Quezon City has now become the city that everyone wants to work with because they see our integrity, our results, and our commitment to real progress. Our collaborations built on trust and respect have helped fuel our city's growth, and they will remain our strongest foundation as we push even further in the next 3 years. To my beloved Q citizens, all of these achievements are part of a grand design where governance prioritizes quality of life for all citizens. As I stand before you today, ready to face this next chapter, I hold firm to the belief that true leadership is never about one person alone. Tungkol ito sa ating lahat at sa paghakbang natin ng kapit-bisig tungo sa mas mabuting bukas. I promise to stand with you, to listen to you, and to fight for you as I have done in all my years as a public servant. Makakaasa kayo na maninindigan ako kasama ninyo, laging pakikinggan ang inyong boses at ipaglalaban ang inyong mga pangarap. Buong tapang sa bawat desisyon, buong kababaang loob sa bawat tagumpay at buo ang determinasyon sa bawat hamon na ating haharapin. Let's make these the best 3 years for our beloved city. Together, Together, we will build a Quezon City that is not only stronger and more progressive, but also kinder and more hopeful. A Quezon City that proves every single day that no challenge is impossible and no dream is too far to reach. Q citizens, lagit-lagi kayo po ang aking inspirasyon. It is the honor of my life, the greatest honor ever given to God, by God to me, to serve you. Hindi ko sasayangin ang pagkakataong patuloy na makapaglingkod sa inyo. Muli, maraming salamat po sa inyong tiwala, suporta at pagmamahal. Padayon lang po tayo, laban lang Quezon City.